Right, let's have a look on YouTube because
Yeah, it's live.
it's live. Right, we're live, guys, at Japan. Round 17, Tier 1. Sorry for the delay. There's been a last-minute change in the commentator. See, I'm joined by Racer001, who is a Tier 3 faggot. Unfortunately, he does drive a Williams, so you've got to pull up with his opinion on stuff. But Racer, welcome to the chat room.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. Yeah, it's first time streaming, being with you guys, and yeah, looking forward to today's race. Obviously, the top boys, see what they can do. Yeah, but like I said earlier to you, I'm really interested to see on the tyre strategy now that this quali is a dry quali, unlike the Tier 3 race where you're going to see people doing their laps on super soft or the soft. And then from there, seeing what the tyre strategy is going. I think preferably if you're on the super soft, it's obviously super soft medium. But if you're starting on the soft tyre, I mean, I did the super soft strategy. Soft medium, it's not much different. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit annoyed because obviously I was planning on racing, but I'm happy to help out. As you know, my plan was to try the medium to super soft, if I'm honest, with a bit of a hope for a safety car, just to see how it compares, because obviously tomorrow night is my night of racing. So unfortunately, I am stuck in the commentating room. I haven't done it for a while. I'm super psyched and I'm a little bit drunk, so mistakes will be made.
Well, yeah, it's. I mean, the medium strategy we saw with Matrix on Monday. It can work as long as you don't get damage. He had front wing damage, and then he had the bad luck of speeding under virtual safety car, which really cost him. And that's the only risk of going on the prime tyre at the beginning of the race. But yeah, I think most people, because it's dry quali today, we're going to see people doing. I mean, there's quite a few people looking on here do it on the super softs at the moment. Yeah, looking through everyone, there is a few on softs. Actually, there is one guy on medium, Fruitful Coot one. He's on the medium tyre.
No, there's quite a few, mate. There's Two-Spell, there's Al, there's Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
My theory behind that is they're basically just getting a banker lap in, and I think they're going to qualify on the soft spinner. I don't think the super soft to medium is the strategy. By the way, can I ask the people in the chat if you can hear myself and Racer clearly, as well as hearing the engine noise and the action? Let's tell me what as the new guy, Lamin Jam, or whatever his name is, he retires without actually setting a time, so that's not a good start to his contest of speed career, shall we say, because I'm not being funny, but if he's planning on coming from last to first, he's going to have some pretty impressive pace.
Yeah, he's saving it all for the race, maybe. He's going to try and hide the performance. But yeah, it's going to be. I think this race will be really interesting, purely on that tyre strategies front, but also you've got some really good drivers, and obviously being Tier 1, you've got some great drivers in this field. So yeah, we've got lap times already in. So Short 85 is currently on pole.
Yeah. Devil Damo, that is my selection for the win today. I know a lot of people will say Al Cantia because he's been immense all season. But for me, Devil Damo, in qualifying, he just seems to always be up there. And if he can transfer that into the race, he could have been fine for the championship as well as Thomas.
Yeah, it's one of those. Quali is such a. It's a strange. It's one thing being quick on one lap, but it's another thing entirely, especially in a 50-lap race, a 50% race, a track like Suzuka as well. There's so many corners. One mistake on worn-out tyres, it can affect it hugely. And also, what I found as well with these races is you can be quick. You can have a setup that suits you for the one-lap pace, but if you haven't got a setup that will keep looking after the tyres, you will struggle. And yeah, maybe just hasn't got that elements fully correct yet, and maybe errors, and that just plays into it all.
Right, that's quite interesting. Devil's popped in on super soft. So maybe he's thinking softs. That's the only reason I can think of him aborting a lap, unless it was extremely bad. But I've got a feeling the mediums to super softs can actually work, because
Definitely.
if a safety car comes out around lap 17, you're absolutely laughing. Saying that the other guys can also pit, and track position is quite vital around here, I think.
But well, also to be fair, you say that the medium super soft. I mean, I was able to get the soft tire to lap 16 on Monday, and I could have done looking back, I should have done another lap. So you can get the softs to last. Now you do lose a bit of time, not too badly. I didn't lose too badly, because obviously the people that went on to mediums, they don't get that massive. So you can get away with it with the soft. To then get away with it where the safety car comes in. But yeah, of course, same thing, medium tyre. The good thing with that is it won't wear. You could do the medium almost all race. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It depends if there is any safety cars. If it's early on, it's going to suit the guys on super softs to a T. But if it is later, then yeah, maybe the people on softs and the mediums, it's the gamble really. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, Matty, Robbo, commentator for Tier 3, just saying the engine noise is a tad low. I've just changed it. If you can let me know if it sounds a bit more loud or whatever, as Al gets out of the way of Cycle. No, he just said a bit quiet, which means he can hear it, but he has to really pay attention to it. So,
Okay, I'll try.
the trouble is, in my headphones, I can hear it quite clear. But I can easily edit it.
I'll put it. Oh, mine's quite high. I'm just checking mine.
Don't maintain.
Yeah. Mine's okay. Look at that anyway.
Al is. I just wonder if Al's gonna just run his fuel down a little bit. It's not been a few great weeks for Alcantara, because obviously Singapore was the race that never happened.
Of course, yeah.
And Russia, he actually glitched out, so he's probably
he's so unlucky.
Yeah, he's probably going to be extremely frustrated right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him at the top. He's quick anyway, but
yeah, I think he's done a 127.9 on medium tyres. That's something else.
But he's just an alien, and you know, he really is. I mean, he's a great driver, and he's great to have in the league. But medium tyres, Al, what you doing, lad?
Yep, Lego Minecraft's on pole at the moment, 127.2. He's done his on super soft. I think he's just coming in the pits now. Looking elsewhere, third place, Steward at the moment, he's on super softs as well. Jamie 1S, super soft. So obviously the top guys are on, apart from STV, Aleph here. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, he's the only one on mediums. So I mean, it's a bit risky. I still think that's, you know, obviously he's got the pace in hand to be able to do medium time on that. But I still think it's quite risky. Obviously, he's near the front, so he's not going to be around the carnage midfield or the rear of the pack. But it's still one of those where if a safety car comes in early, if it happens early, he'll end up he can't really afford to pit, so everyone else will get a free pit stop. But you can't control those sort of things, I suppose, and it makes the racing interesting. He's going to be on a different strategy, and the key for everyone else is to try and keep him behind at the beginning, and then he's going to be coming through at the end of the race on the super soft. So it's going to be a good race, I think. On that.
Yeah, I don't envisage Alcantara qualifying and staying on the mediums. I think his choice of tyre will be the softs. I think he's going to do one, maybe two flying laps on the softs, just to basically guarantee that he gets one in, because you can invalidate around here, especially through the Degners. And even if he's in the top 4, if he's on the soft compound, he's looking good for the win.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Kimi Räikkönen, he's still 127 dead.
Shout out to the people in the chat room. If you have any questions, of course, ask yourselves. We'll give our honest opinions. You may not agree with them, you may do. Unfortunately, the two normal commentators who do this and do a great job is Callie and Vish. They can't make it tonight for whatever reason. We don't actually know. I know Vish is a bit annoyed about Monday night's race, which is fair enough. But you stuck with us. We'll try to give you some good footage, some good intel, and hope you enjoy the stream.
Yeah, so looking on the times at the moment, yeah, obviously 5 minutes, just under 6 minutes to go. Alcantara, as you call him, it says Alatakir, I think. Is it Alatakir?
Yeah, I honestly don't know how you pronounce it, but he's Spanish and he's quick.
Yeah, that's
I'm not. I can't call him Alonso because that's Jabby. So we'll have to call Altakia Pedro de la Rosa.
Pedro de la Rosa. Yeah, that's back in the the ages.
Or as I used to call him, Pedro de la Tosa.
Yeah, I think he only had one really good race, wasn't it? It was Hungary 2006 when he got finished second. And that was the race when Button won his first Grand Prix.
Quick question: wasn't Pedro Diniz Spanish as well?
No, he was Brazilian.
Brazilian. I was stuck between the two, Spanish or Brazilian, but
yeah.
My God, I loved the arrows in '99. Was it the orange arrows? That's one of my favourite liveries ever. I love that car.
It was Repsol sponsored, and then after that they were sponsored with Orange, weren't they, in 2000 and all the way till the demise of the team back in 2002. Yeah, I love the orange, the arrows orange colours. It was brilliant back in the day. But yeah, Pedro Diniz, he was Brazilian. One of those famous pay drivers who actually he did all right, to be fair, because he was in Arrows and Sauber. Oh yeah, Arrows and Sauber were the two teams he was with. But yeah, that's back in the day.
Jonathan Clark, I think that might be Blankety Blank, has asked me to chug a beer for the stream. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my camera from the PS4 and do it on camera just for you. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm only messing. I can't do that. I couldn't put you through seeing my mug on TV or whatever you call it. Some people call it a PlayStation. I call it a fucking hindrance. Nah, joking aside, Alcantara, soft compound.
Oh, he's gone on it. Yeah, he's going again.
I really don't like that Toro Rosso.
What is it? What the?
That's just the engine. Yeah, just the engine noise. It just doesn't.
Oh, it's Honda. That's why.
Like if you go in a Mercedes, it sounds gritty. Like you're changing into a higher gear. Whereas with the Toro Rosso, it just feels smooth, and I don't like it. Oh, I can see it. Get out of the building, lad. Get out the building.
127.3, third, yeah.
Oh, it's not even fun no more. It's not even fun.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't a massive improvement. Was he at 127.8 before on the medium? So he's improved. He was only half a second. But obviously, yeah, compared to all the people around him on super softs, yeah, he's a step ahead. But you know, he's like you said, he has had a bad luck over this.
He does, and he's such a nice guy. He really is. But I hope he retires today. Like, I say that as with maximum respect for him because he's so good. He really is.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I just
my greatness.
Oh no, he is great. He's really quick, and there's a lot of other guys. Let's not forget Lego Minecraft. Lego Minecraft came into the Contest of Speed Tier 1 in Canada and actually won on his first game, or his first race, shall I say. And he's been solid since then as well. Obviously, he could have had a better result last week, but again, another driver who will be up there.
Yeah, definitely. A minute and 30 to go. Let's see. Almost everyone is out on their outlaps now. Domain Zane is still in the pits, so I guess that's it for him. And oh no, say that he's just gone his outlap, but that's too late. So unless he's just doing some simulation, just trying out the super soft.
Well,
a minute and 9 to go.
I don't want to sound biased, but I'm cheering on Thomas, Fruitful, Two Spell, and Profadas, and Jay Ghost, because obviously they're part of the admins or commentators or whatever. They do their own job. And sometimes, as I've noticed, that when being involved in the league, you don't seem to put as much practice in as when you're just a driver. you just don't, because I mean I was up till 3 AM this morning doing stuff, and I was up for 6 AM after a 14-hour shift. But that's because I want to be involved. I love the league. I think it's a good league, and I think with the current drivers and the current structure, we can improve. I think there's plenty of things that we need to improve, but it is going the right direction.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I joined just a couple of weeks ago, and it's fantastic. I really enjoy the fact, obviously, you got divisions, and it's just a really good community of everyone coming together on these weekday nights, and it's the footage, the broadcasting's really good. And it's good to do racing that's clean. You know, I know there's times where you can have incidents, but that's just like real racing. Real racing, you get but it's not stupid things. It's policed well. Everything about it's been done in a really well professional. Well, it is professional way of doing things. So it's been brilliant.
Yeah, well, I want to give a shout out because in my opinion, well, without a fact, Chris Logan, who isn't doing anything at the minute, this league wouldn't be here because of him. Roland, the same. Roland, to be fair to him, does, I would say, 80% of the stuff behind closed doors. So without them guys, this league wouldn't be here. There's a few people who are trying to help out and stuff, like myself and Wizard and Fruitful, but tell you what, if them guys weren't here, this league, I reckon would fold. Oh, there's been an incident. Don Amo's gone nuts.
He ended up in the pit lane. Someone's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. It was a bit chaotic then. Lego Minecraft didn't improve his lap time yet.
Don Amo, he's having a line while he was driving, and he's gone into the barrier.
Yeah, and he's been disqualified, so he'll be starting at the back of the grid.
Oh, it's disgusting, Don Amo. What are you doing, lad?
There's a few people off.
Yeah. Fruitful Coot! My god! Jamie! What a surprise to see you! Oh my god! Yeah, but Jamie's P2 and Fruitful's P... Oh my god. I already don't want to have the bloody incident sent in.
A crazy end to qualifying then, but...
Jesus Christ, oh my god, it's bonkers. Do you want to do a quali rundown, mate?
Right, so we got Raikkonen on pole, super soft, Jamie 1S, 500s behind second, Lego Minecraft third, Alcatir, or Alcatir, whatever, P4 on that soft tyre, looking really good, Sword fifth, Javi for sixth, Devil Damo in seventh, Thomas in eighth, J Ghost ninth, and then Profodes in 10th, Two Spell Wizard 11th, Domain Zane in 12th, and then the rest are coming along.
Can I just say that when you say Domain Zane, you have to say Domain Zane in the mainframe.
That's only if he does something exciting in the race, though.
Yeah, but well,
mix and overtake.
Yeah, he's usually up there. He does alright, to be fair. Alcantara just said his DRS broke, so yeah, he's saying he basically would be close to Paul on the softs without that issue. But we don't care. We like seeing issues here at Contest of Speed. We like seeing fast drivers struggle. Well, I was going to say, well, I did say Devil Demo for Paul for the win. Where did he qualify?
Which one?
P7. Little
Devil Damo.
Yeah, but he qualified on the softs, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah. Right, let's put the telemetry on for myself. Let's have a look. So, yeah. Put on.
I just like to...
Yes, so.
Yeah. Right.
We've got so apart from Aletakia, we've got Devil Damo on the soft and Thomas on the soft. They're 7th and 8th, and then J Ghost and Profo to super soft, and the rest of the guys are all on softs apart from Don Ammo, who's medium.
Yeah, but 2 spells looking sexy there in P11. 3 fucking new pair of softs.
That's it.
You know, he can go longer into the Grand Prix. I reckon he's looking decent. Oh, Roland, what are you doing there, mate? He's gone for a cigar and a burger on the side. He's gone to meet He's gone to meet Racer 555 in the stands.
Yeah, well, this is going to be interesting with the super soft guys. The guys at the top 10, obviously, who've done their laps. For me, without doing qualifying, well, the best really after 7 laps, the tyres have gone off their best. When you get to about lap 7, that super soft is going to start to deteriorate quite quickly. The guys with fresh soft tyres, or even the soft tyre from quali, so people like Alatakir and Devil Damo, they'll still be okay. They'll still probably be able to, get to the, if they want to, they can try and stretch their strategy, but they'll most probably pit around the lap 12 period if they want to put on their mediums. But yeah, it's gonna. The key with the super soft is to not stay out too long. If you stay out too long, that's going to cost you a lot of time, and that could make the difference with this race. So yeah, getting ready to start as we approach the grid for the beginning of the race.
I'm going to call it. Lego Minecraft to jump Jamie before the end of lap 1.
Okay.
I'm going to go on board with Alcatia. He's on the hardest compound in the top 10. Well, soft or super soft. But he's the championship leader. Here we go. We're nice key via the pits. There we go. We're on places game we want. And we go here in Japan. And already Jamie has got away. Lego on the outside, he doesn't make it stick. But it's clean round turn 1. Joe again hasn't lost any. Top 6 in the same order that they qualified. The big winner, Fruitful Coup, up to 12th. And Domain Zane into 12th. Great start from the front 6. Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, so in the midfield, no contact as yet. It's all been clear. I'm not seeing if anyone's made any inroads. Thomas and Devil, 7th and 8th still. Apart from Alatakir, the other soft runners. But yeah, Raikkonen in the lead with Jamie 1S second. Lego Minecraft, it's all very much the same in a moment. Oh, there's a move. Domain Zane in the membrane trying to make the move in the hairpin bend on Ghost.
Come on, Ghost, defend it, you lad.
So
he's a Mercedes. Think of that. Oh, good on board with Devil Demo. He's trying to got the inside of Thomas, our tier 2 commentator, who's missed away we go.
Oh, did I see a bit of wing damage there? I think I might have saw a bit of damage.
Is that on
straight? I don't know quite who it was. I saw something fly off down the back straight.
I don't think it's in the top 10 because everyone seems to have a quick and a fair getaway.
Yeah, I don't know. It was someone down in the midfield. I can't quite see who it was. Oh, there was Racer 555. He's the one. He might have been him. He's got really bad front wing damage. He's at the back of the field. And Legend.
Yeah, he's in the pit as well.
Legend Killer. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Legend Killer.
Well, to be honest with you, Legend Killer's not had the best of seasons since he joined. I think it was Belgium that he joined, and yeah, not been the greatest of times for him. So this season really could be one to forget and move on to the next one. But he is. Oh!
Artakia made contact.
Artakia went for a little dive bomb. Jamie was a little tentative, and all of a sudden, hello, Mr. Williams in P4. Go on the outside, lad. Go on, do it, lad. Do it. Run the outside. Go on. We're four.
Williams is a good guy. Oh, there's almost contact again.
Alcantia's having a stinker.
Yeah, well, it all started by, it wasn't really, he was too far back and the gap wasn't really open for him at the hairpin, but Jamie Warner's lost the position to Lego Minecraft early in the lap, and he's really struggling. It's a massive train of cars behind him.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. There's like 20 cars in a space of 800 metres.
He's done it.
Oh,
he's done it.
Where's Tom? Tom's spun round.
Oh, and
Tom has spun round.
Devil Damo's gone in
the pits. Oh my god, it's all chaos here in Japan.
I don't know what happened to him there on that. It was just... Jamie 1S is really struggling on those super softs already. Yeah, I mean, the top three have just left now. Alatakir with the free...
Oh, I tell you what. That was... I don't know where the bloody hell to put the camera. It's ridiculous.
Oh, he's spun. Jamie 1S is spun. He's lost the front wing. Oh! And Fruitful Coot clips him and he's out of the race.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. They collided in... Yeah, they collided in qualifying, by the looks of it. And the race is no different, but... I think Jamie's been warned about his...
He's got a 5-second penalty for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really his fault.
No,
he was already on the barrier. He was already in the barrier. Like, he wasn't even moving. But... Yeah, he's got really bad front wing damage. But the tyre, I could tell he must have been really struggling with that setup because he just lost the rear end. He didn't hit the curb or anything. But yeah, Jamie 1S, it's
but Jamie is on the super softs already after 2 laps. So with the flying lap, so he's had an out lap, a flying lap, and in laps. That's 3 laps. Formation lap. He's only been on them 6 laps. I mean, Clearly, he's done too much time trial.
That's it. Exactly right. Oh, and there's a change for the lead, possibly. It is. Lego Minecraft down the inside. He runs a bit wide. And
go on, Lego, lad. Go on, lad. Give him the red. Give him the blue brick.
So, yeah, at the moment, yeah, so Lego Minecraft takes the lead. And this is the thing with the super softs. If you got the wrong setup, his rear tyres just overheated on Jamie 1S so quickly, and that's him. That's his race. Having a chance on a good result over.
Yeah, but
I mean,
look, Alcati is there, as happy as a fat man in a candy shop on a super soft. Sorry, take that back. On his soft yellow wall compound, he's just laughing. He might be our winner today, Alcati.
I mean, the key is. I mean, looking on the gaps at the moment, he's 1.8 behind Raikkonen second, but I think Raikkonen's already struggling because Lego Minecraft has taken almost a second already on this lap alone. So this is the thing I was saying, it's key to not stay out too long on these tyres. You've got to, because the medium, you can last on the medium, it's alright, but the super soft, you've got to pit perfectly. You can't afford, because these tyres just drop off, and all of a sudden, especially on heavy fuel loads, you'll be 1.5 seconds off the pace. So I wonder if anyone's going to pit now. Will Raikkonen pit? Yes, he is.
Oh, Thomas on the outside. Thomas, you dirty bastard, around the outside of 130R. Sorry, we do apologise. We don't promote bad language, but what a bloody move.
Looking on here.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, go Scott, let him through. Yeah, great. That is awesome. World-class team. Team orders. Christian Horner on the blower. Now Ghost can hold up Lemon Jam or whatever his name is. Our new guy in Tier 1. He seems to have had a good race so far.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, he's up from P17, now P10, and he's all over the back of Jay Ghost, who's obviously on the Red Bull tyres of the Super Softs. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Red Bull pit this lap and try to do the undercut on the others. Because look at the soft guys are constantly gaining on the Super Soft, so maybe now it's the time where you say they run their race. Look, I was on board with Ghost. Tom, he goes around the outside of Spoon. It's fair. Joe kind of concedes that position. Yeah, Joe's losing the back end. It's a bit ridiculous how bad them Super Softs are already.
Yeah, Lego Minecraft. I mean, the gap's staying the same, but will he pit? No, he's not. I would have looked at pitting now because he's starting to lose.
No. Yeah, he is. But the further he takes him Super Softs, the more the performance between both guys going on to the medium helps him. So if Lego's a second in front, he will then pit onto the mediums. I have no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's just the fact now Minecraft is going to lose. He's already lost over a second on just this first sector.
Yeah.
It's down to 1 second.
Yeah.
He's completely lost it.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. He's now down. He's lost 2 seconds already.
Yeah.
And that's what, as soon as this tyre overheats on the heavy fuel load, you're a sitting duck, and he's lost what's 2.2 seconds. He's going to get overtaken in the next couple of laps. Next couple of corners.
The trouble with this track is because the right and lefts are so even, you overheat both sides. You don't overheat. Right. In Russia, it was the front left because there's more rights than lefts. Here, it's both. So and it'll be the rear tyres. It won't be the front. It'll be the rear tyres.
That's it. I could just tell he was starting to lose a couple of attempts, and all of a sudden, on the heavy fuel loads, that's it. And Alatakir is all over him now. I don't know if they're going to make a move. I mean, that's brave. Alatakir side by side. Are they going to let off? Oh, they made contact.
Well,
they've made contact.
Well, I don't want to. I'm not going to put comment on that, but
it's one of those where it was brave from Alatakir to make that move. Minecraft still he was still ahead.
Yeah, Alatakir was 3/4 of a car behind, but he was on the inside. So I don't know if Lego's gone in too much or not given him enough room, and ultimately cost himself the spin. So it's an interesting one. I'm sure they'll send it in via the Stewards, which you can find on our webpage, www.contesterspeed.com.
Good plug in there. Yes, it's one of those. I mean, in motorsport, normally the guy who's doing the overtake, it's down to him to make sure it's done cleanly. And obviously 130R is a flat out corner which it's narrow. You can't really allow for much of a gap for Alatakir. You have to really be alongside. But we'll see what the stewards say later on. He didn't get a penalty for it, so we'll see later. But right now he's looking comfortable.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know Alatakir was behind, but Lego Minecraft at the same point, his tyres are gone, they're overheating. Should he maybe have conceded that position and said, well, I'll fight another day?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I would have done if someone makes a move down the inside. I mean, especially if you're going to pit.
Thomas and Lemon Jam. Lemon Jam gets past Tom. Oh no, it's Ghost. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Ha ha ha.
It's a really good battle here with Lamin Jamir. He's on the inside defending.
Yeah, look at Roland. Oh. Roland, the dirty Dutch bastard.
He just overtook.
I can tell you what, I've got to cut my language out because it's so bad.
He overtook off the track then, I think, and he's gone in the pits.
Yeah, but he's gone in the pits. Yeah, it's one of them. This is ridiculous.
Is Lamin Jamir now? Is he struggling with tyres already on the softs? Because there's 3 of them trying to go into that corner.
The camera isn't very good. Oh, the Williams.
Oh, the Williams, yeah.
Yeah, the Williams of Dom Ammo just kind of went into Roland a bit there. I don't know if Roland's going to be able to stay on these tyres. He does. Look how much. Oh, lemon jam! Lemon jam's got in a sticky situation there.
I thought he was struggling with tyres. You know, the fact there was a massive car train behind him, and yeah, and those S's will always catch you out. If you've got bad tyres, you'll lose so much time around there, and that is what happened. He lost the rear end, and a good start to the race has unfolded for him already on lap 8.
Oh my god, I've got a headache from shouting.
It's been an exciting race so far.
Yeah, it has. But in the meantime, look at those dirty McLaren boys. Psycho Saint has passed Wizard in a move that I believe would have been team orders. I fully believe Psycho is faster than Wizard around here. They've talked, and Wizard has let him through.
And Thomas is looking for a way past. Oh, not this time round.
Oh, Wizard's gone wrong. This is just this should be easy going into turn 1.
But will he have DRS still?
Yeah, he will.
No, he won't. Oh, he
yeah,
does.
No. Thomas should get this quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that all became because of Wizard's mistake going into the chicane.
Yeah.
But
that's it.
Psycho Saint has got a little bit of a buffer. I fully expect the soft tyres to start pitting around lap 11, lap 12.
Well, so Sword's gone for an interesting strategy. He's gone onto the soft tyre. Didn't Sword start near the front? I can't.
Yeah, he was on the super soft, but you got to understand he's from Scandinavia, and they all smoke cannabis up there, so he's probably off his head.
Yeah, it's quite unusual to go on the soft this early while the fuel's still, you know, you've got still quite a heavy fuel load. I mean, I suppose it could be done, but I think he'll just lose too much time at the end of the race. I think the medium would have been the better tyre, and he's obviously not going for a 2-stop because otherwise he would have gone on the super soft again.
Yeah.
But oh, maybe he still is. Maybe he is going on a 2-stop. He's going to pit again.
Yeah,
on
but the 2-stop
that won't work.
The 2-stop. Yeah, the 2-stop only works if you've got a safety car. Otherwise, you just too far behind.
Well, we had a good battle in our practice race last week when you had the 2-stop strategy and I was on the 1, and obviously you had the soft tyre and I was on the medium. But the 2-stop, you just lose a bit too much. I think just too much time. It's not enough gain from it, obviously. Battle for 7th. Dan Ammo is protecting it from.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Rear Our Life, and at the minute I'd rather be in Don Ammo's position on them medium tyres.
Yeah, it's looking good. He's now on the back of Profodes as well.
I want to say,
got a really good run.
He's got to do it. I want to say.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Yeah, he's gone wide, and he's gained an advantage there. I would say he's took so much speed into corner one that he's gone off track. So that was a driver mistake. So that penalty.
And he's got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, that penalty is a fair penalty. But I was just about to say that basically, Roland, although he's done a great stint on the super softs, might be costing his own race here because look how much time he's losing.
That's what I was thinking. You know, 9 laps is very long on this super soft, especially at this stage of the race. It's just too much ground loss, and yet maybe he's looking at going onto the soft. I think that's what he's trying to do, but the amount of time he's lost now, he'll be losing about like I said, a second and a half to 2 seconds right now from what his best lap times could be. It's not the best of strategies. I think if you're going to start in the super soft, like everyone else now, they've gone on to whatever strategy they want to. So I think everyone now, apart from Profodes, is. He pitted a couple of laps in, didn't he, Profodes? That's why he's on the super soft. He hasn't pitted. Sorry, no, that's.
I just want to say.
Alex Akir's pitted.
Yeah, he's pitted.
Gone to the medium.
He's gone on the medium.
Yeah, lap 11's about right.
He's looking good. He's looking good, but I'd love to see a fucking virtual safety car here because boy, would that put a fucking cat amongst the pigeons. Again, I'm gonna have to apologise for my language because I am slightly intoxicated.
Well, look, despite Minecraft pitting earlier onto the medium, Alex Akir he's got quite a big gap over him. Alex Akir coming out of the pits, he's 3 seconds clear of Lego Minecraft. So it just shows you how good that soft tyre is. Just, you know, it can really last quite a long time and be competitive.
Yeah, but you've also got to realise that the medium takes 2 to 3 laps to get up to the temperature, whereas the soft tyre, you're already flying. So the time that you lose, you've already gained, so you don't actually lose any advantage being on the soft tyre, which is why anyone who goes on the super soft tyre to begin with will not win the race around Japan.
Yeah, I mean, you say 2 to 3 laps. Personally, for me, when I obviously I didn't use the medium in the race on Monday, but when I tried the medium, I felt it only really took half a lap to warm up, and then the next lap I was on, you know, it was absolutely fine. By the time I got out of Spoon Corner, it wasn't actually that bad, but that might have just been with my setup. I might have been able to get the tyres to work a bit better. But Alatakir, I can see he is losing a bit. Don Ammo is catching him this lap, so he obviously hasn't quite got the tyres fully up to temperature. But I think he'll be better off now that he's done one lap on them. It'll be interesting to see what the gap is. It's 9/10 between him and Don Ammo at the moment.
Yeah, Don Ammo's got a pit though, so yeah, they're not fighting one bit. I think the only way Alcatir does not win this race is if for whatever reason there's a virtual safety car, and you know, later on, and the McLaren boys can go on super softs.
That's it, and it'd be interesting to see those two guys, obviously, onto lap 12. Now, if they're going onto the medium, they'll probably pit around this sort of lap now. I don't know if they'll be as adventurous as I was with trying to eke it out onto the super soft, but at the moment, probably not. But at the moment, 1, 2. Yeah, and then they're the only ones that, apart from Real R Life and Don Ammo, who have they're the only others who have yet to pit. Real R Life, he's on 11 laps now on his soft. Oh, here we go. So, McLaren, so Psycho has gone in.
Yeah.
But 2 spells stayed out, obviously, to prevent from having the pit stacking. So,
well, not just that. What I'm thinking is, there might be a case of trying to hold up Alcatir as well.
He's how far ahead is he? He's 7 seconds clear, so I don't think he's going to hold him up before he pits. But,
well, you don't know, because he has to get to lap 17 for the super soft. So, given the state of their tyres now, that is doable.
I mean, if they worked well, I reckon he should have. I reckon 2 spells should carry on. And to be fair, I think he did. I think he might go for the super soft. It was something he has spoken about in the past.
Yeah, so, I'm not a fan of it myself. I'm just not. If it's a track like Germany or Britain where you can overtake, then fair enough. But here, it's a lot like there's not many overtaking spots here.
It's harder, but if you've got the tyre advantage, it's actually quite easy to just on traction to make the moves on people. If you have the tyre advantage, granted, if everyone's on the same tyre, same sort of laps, then it is a tricky track. It's narrow. There's not many heavy braking points, obviously, apart from the last corner and into the hairpin before going along the big corner of Spoon. And obviously the first corner with the DRS. But I think he is going to go for the super soft strategy because he's now on lap 13. The one thing reflecting on the strategy that I did on Monday, although the super soft, when you got onto it, I gained a second. I lost a lot of time not a lot, but I lost about 3 seconds by being on that soft tyre for that little bit longer. So I agree, the soft to medium strategy is the best, but if there is a safety car situation that happens around this sort of time, or the next couple of laps, 2 spell will be sitting really pretty. Being able to go on in the super soft, but he just needs to get a little bit.
Yeah, he's got track position, but the thing is with banging on a safety car is it's out of your hands. Whereas,
you can't control that.
Yeah, exactly. So where it would take something very unlikely to happen for Alcatir not to get this win.
Yeah, Raikkonen just made a move on Don Ammo into the hairpin, so Raikkonen is up to P4 and is chasing down Lego Minecraft, he's now only a second and a half behind. So despite losing a bit of time early on, of course Minecraft did have that spin or sideways moment of 130R, but
yeah. I think at first glance that would go down as a racing incident. At first glance, I could understand both sides of the story. I was thinking as being in Arcatea's position and Lego's. It's possible that Lego lost control of the car because of his tyres. It's very possible.
Yeah, we've got good battles in midfield.
Tom and Domain. Tom and Domain. Go on, lad. Oh, away we go into turn 1.
And further back as well, we've got Sword loving a look on Mr. Psycho.
Yeah, but Sword to Joe, sorry, I think is pronounced. He's on the softs, which I've got to question his strategy here.
Yeah, he pitted really early on, so maybe it was a case of either he had damage or...
Yeah, but he's gone on the super softs.
He should have gone on the medium.
He's gone on the super softs for track position. Right? If you're going to do that, go on the mediums. If you're going to go onto the softs, why not qualify on the softs and then go onto the super soft? I don't understand it. I think it's a bit of a schoolboy, as we say in Wales.
Well, ahead of that, Mr. Psycho's catching Javi now, because Javi seems to be struggling on the medium, even though he's only done 7 laps.
Yeah.
Although, obviously, Psycho has only done 2 on his mediums. There isn't much of a drop-off, so I'm surprised why he's struggling so much.
Well, I gotta be honest, this is one of Sack Hussein's quickest tracks. Quick driver, fair driver, raced with him for many years, or many seasons, shall I say. Yeah, and this is just one track that he seems to always do well at.
He's in the DRS now, in the DRS zone, so he should be able to make the move.
When you're in a tier as this competitive, you know, P9 is a good race. It really is.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be happy to try and get. I don't think I would be able to, but I'd happy to be in the top 10 in this sort of field. Just
want to say that we're missing a few drivers tonight. Most notably, I would say F1 Senna, who picked up a race ban for Russia. He'll be back for USA and be hoping to make up for lost ground, shall we say. At the minute, he's in a relegation fight to stay in Tier 1. You know, the top 3 go up, top 3 go down. So yeah, that'll be. You know, there's only 4 races after this left, so it's getting down to it.
Yeah, getting to the crunch point in the season, and just looking for battles at the moment. Look, well, to be fair, at the moment, Lego Minecraft is catching Alatakia, and the only thing I'm just looking, both are on no ERS at the moment, so they're both saving energy. But Lego Minecraft, he's and 2 spells just pitted, so he's moving on those super softs now.
Yeah.
Same lap as what I did.
Oh, I'm just on board with Sir Joe and Devil Damo Psycho Saint are battling on the rear. Sir Joe has got the run on there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he almost made contact.
The thing is now, if there's a safety car, right? If there's a safety car, 2-spell Wizard is already on the super soft, which means he would jump into the lead because everyone would pit. Everyone, you'd be silly not to.
Yeah, you can't risk it. Oh, and Mr. Psycho Saint's gone down in a place you don't normally see, just before the first Degna curve.
That was
just gone down the inside.
That was a beautiful move, to be fair.
And now George is looking for it
on the inside. Oh, got to be a bit patient there, Devil.
And now you got 2-spell Wizard right behind him.
Yeah,
and bloody.
On the inside, easy. Yeah, but it's not even. It's not worth him battling him. It's just inevitable. It's not gonna. Oh yeah,
there's a few battles. Raikkonen
Yeah.
Raikkonen's behind Lego Minecraft down the inside into the final corner. They're side by side still.
Oh yeah, Raikkonen was very fair there, but I want to go back on board with Two-Spell.
And you also got
Wizard has gone wide. Did he gain an advantage off track? It's side by side. Psycho saying lets the Wizard through. Oh, I think Devil might be unhappy about that.
And Thomas has got past Domain Zane, so Thomas is up into P4. But Raikkonen's still behind Lego Minecraft after that bit of battle in the last corner.
Yeah, he is. The man on the move at the minute though is the Wizard.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that super soft works wonders the first 7 laps. You gain about 2 seconds on everyone.
Yeah.
Especially on the first couple of laps. First couple of laps is brilliant.
At the minute he's in P8, obviously penalties dependent. I don't think he's looking any higher than P5. I just don't think the super softs last 12 laps.
He will struggle towards the last 2 laps, where his lap times. The last 3 laps to go, he'll start to be slower, and the last 2 laps he will definitely be slower. But right now, you know, it's only his second lap.
Around the outside, easy, nice mate.
Yeah.
Slightly off track, but yeah.
Now Minecraft is really serving his end. Oh, Raikkonen almost thought about making a move in the final corner. He's on overtake. Oh, yeah, I thought it was a bit of a glitch there. He's on overtake at the moment.
Raikkonen,
lost the rear end.
Raikkonen hit the kink before the pit straight. Nearly loses it. Lost about a tenth and a half, and it's just allowed Lego Minecraft to just get away.
Yeah, Raikkonen's really harvested. He's got 73% left ERS, and to be honest though, Lego Minecraft he's got 59, so he's not low. But this has all just helped Alatakir. Just, you know, it was a time where he was catching a bit, but now it's 6.7 the gap. Yeah, fresher tyres. He's got no issues whatsoever. Thomas is pulling away from Domain Zane as well. I mean,
There's a monster
when is he going to pit?
Well, maybe he's hoping for a safety car because he's basically chucking away any sort of point.
Oh, he's losing the rear end now. He's sure he's going to have the pit soon. He's 2.5 seconds behind Domain Zane.
He's going to come out about 14th.
Yeah, I mean, I think this lap he can pit, and the super softs will be pretty good for the whole way to the end now, because he'll only have 8 laps left to do if he pits now. So yeah, if he was smart, I think he should go in pit now and then just blast it to the end.
Yeah, Thomas and Domain Zane pretty much pitted on the same lap, so this is
And he has.
Oh, he's got a great run out. Domain Zane's got a great run, but he hasn't pressed triangle or anything on his wheel.
No. This is what happened to me.
Maybe he's got
DRS.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe there's a DRS failure.
Yeah, I had it in the race as well on Monday, where after my pit stop, there was a DRS fault. So that's probably why. It's not the fact he's probably tried.
Oh, Devil Demo, 10-second penalty. Oh, what's he done? He's pitted. Oh, mate, he's gonna retire. He's gonna retire. I'd put anything on it. There we go, in the pit. Retired.
Yeah.
Surprise. It's such a shame. But anyway, we move on, and so does this race. Only 7.5 laps left, if you include the lap that we are on. And right now, Raikkonen is all over the shitbox of Lego Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm on board with Raikkonen now. He's on overtake, whilst Lego Minecraft, he's on no ERS whatsoever.
Yeah, I think he's conceded that he's going to lose his position and try and get it back on the pit straight.
DRS. Oh, he makes a bit of contact though.
Has
he made any damage?
Trying to switch back. He switches it up to over hot lap. Here we go. Yeah, see, this is where you got to think. This is great. This is great from Lego Minecraft, in my opinion. They're going to hook it around. Yeah, he knows he's going to lose it. He's got a worse you know, run, save the ERS, get overtaken, and then use it and overtake back. Brilliant, brilliant racecraft from Lego.
I'm just also monitoring how Thomas is doing in fourth. He's catching these two guys up front, Lego, Minecraft, and Raikkonen. He's just he's under 4 seconds now. He's catching him by quite a rate. So, and obviously it's because he's got fresher mediums. They're 6 laps fresher than Raikkonen and 4 laps fresher than Lego Minecraft. So he's looking good. And Domain Zane, he's only done 9 laps on his mediums.
Yeah.
But two spell's
the one, mate.
4 laps in. He's 4.8. He's
well,
only, I think he hasn't really made much inroads, to be fair. I think he's starting to already lose the performance only after 4 laps, which I'm really surprised with.
You say that, no, mate. Two Spell is one of the best people on tyres, so I'd imagine he's trying to manage them slightly.
Yeah, but he's losing time now.
This is the problem with being the chaser, not being chased.
Yeah.
When you're in front, you can manage the pace to suit your tyres. When you're behind, you have to do it. You have to do that. And
Raikkonen's DRS. He's on the outside. Oh, they nearly make contact.
Run the inside.
They're still side by side. Oh, he gives him room though.
Yeah, fair play. That was fair. That's completely fair.
Great move. But Raikkonen at the moment, he's under fuel. He's under fuel for the race, so he's going to have to go onto a lean setting at some point to recover that fuel margin. So he's probably going to try and get... Oh, Lamin Jamir's retired from the session on his debut.
Lemon Jam, I was looking forward to seeing you in the points, mate. But, to be fair, I think
Meanwhile, sorry, but Thomas has gained a massive amount of time. He's 2.3, 2.2 behind.
He really has, and with them two battling, and Raikkonen under fuel, he might get P2, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two Spell seems to be dropping back, so I would imagine he's out of it. Can you just check on penalties between the second, third, and fourth? Because 3-second penalties is massive.
Yeah. So where do you find the penalties on here?
If you just press start, race director, and then options and start director, and
okay, yeah, so I'm looking now, incidents. So, yeah, the top guys, let's have a look.
Guys in the comment, in the chat, can you let us know who you think's been driver of the day? Obviously, we're going to choose a driver of our fancy, but yeah, let us know. It's been some mad racing, but generally quite sensible, shall we say.
So the top guys, I don't think Lego Minecraft's got a 3-second penalty. Let's see who else. I think that's the only top runner who's got a 3-second penalty at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
So at the minute he's P4, but Domain Zane, if he gains half a second, then Don Ammo goes wide.
Yeah, Don Ammo's in 10th place now. Thomas is 1.6 behind Lego Minecraft.
I just want to say, looking at the strategy that Two Spell and Don Ammo have gone on, obviously one went mediums to super soft, one went soft to super soft. It just hasn't worked, does it? I know Wizard is up from where he was. He's up 5 positions, but for me, the strategy feels a bit flat. It doesn't. Once you reach that peak of the performance, you can't really do anything.
Personally, yeah. I mean, he's got ahead of. Was he ahead of Psycho? He wasn't. Psycho Sane was ahead of him, wasn't he, before the stops? Wasn't he?
What's that, mate?
Wasn't Psycho Zane ahead of him, wasn't he?
Yeah,
because he pitted.
Yeah.
So he has leapfrogged him, I don't know how he did that because obviously being on the soft tyre.
I think it was into the chicane where Saikuson basically took an age,
I see.
taking the corner and basically gave him the corner.
To be fair, well, it had been.
Look at Thomas, look at Thomas. Thomas is all over the back of Lego Minecraft, who already has a 3-second penalty.
And he's on full attack as well. He just was.
Yeah. Lego's completely saving.
Has been saving, saving for the defence. Oh, Real R Life's got a 3-second penalty. Down in 12th.
And it's a shame we haven't really give Alcatir or Alcatir, you know, some screen time, but he's absolutely coasted to this win.
Yeah, 10 seconds clear, Raikkonen at the moment. As the battle now, he's in DRS. Thomas then.
Yeah, come on,
he's
Tom.
got way more power.
Go on, Tom, lad. Yes, and away we go into turn 1. I love that scene.
He didn't even battle it.
No. I think, to be honest, he's thinking, I've got a 3-second penalty, why lose time? You know what I mean? Like, why lose time? He's not battling Tom, really, is he, with a 3-second penalty?
No.
It'd be interesting if Tom gets a 3-second penalty now. Look how much 2 spells dropped off, and all of a sudden, there shines the shiny demon.
Yeah, look at lap times. Don Ammo.
Look at Don Ammo and Jay Ghost.
Yeah, he's flying now, Don Ammo.
It's weird. Look at Don Ammo's super softs compared to Wizard. Either Don Ammo's much better on the super softs, or Jay Ghost is super struggling.
Well, Jay Ghost has been on them for 17 laps now on the medium, but Don Ammo obviously he's only 5 laps in. Compared to 8 laps from Wizard.
Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah.
And obviously the lighter car, maybe the setup's a bit better, for making the tyre last that little bit longer. But yeah, he's flying. His best lap, 129.5, which is, I mean, well, just as reference point. I know it's a different strategy, but it's a second faster than Alatakir's best lap. So he is flying at the moment. But he will start to lose it now. Coming into 5 laps, he will start to lose that advantage.
Oh shit! Sorry. I just want to apologise to X427. He literally, and Carly as well. Sorry, I've not actually seen these messages about inviting them to the chat, so I do apologise about that.
So, are we going to have?
Also, to the fact that I can hardly see the end of my bloody hand.
So Thomas is 1.1 now behind Raikkonen. He is catching for that battle for second place, and in fact, let's look. And I think it's because Raikkonen now is above the fuel load, and
is he?
Yeah, so he's no longer under fuel.
I just want to say, Thomas, to be fair to Thomas, he deserves some luck in life because, I don't know if you know, he's a bloody Den Haag football team supporter.
A Den Haag football supporter?
Den Haag or whatever, somewhere
Den Haag, yeah.
Somewhere in Germany or Holland or something like that.
It's Dutch, yeah, Dutch team.
Yeah,
well, he's got a DRS, so he's going to get some good straight line speed. He won't make the move in this lap, but he'll definitely help him.
Well, here we are, boys.
This is the final lap.
This is the coup de grace. The creme de la creme have risen to the top in STV. Fuck no, it's not TV, is it? 2B. Alcatia. He makes it look so bloody easy, doesn't he, to be fair to him?
Yeah, I mean, he's 13 seconds clear. I mean, Don Ammo, by the way, just an update on him. He's starting, although he's around Jay Ghost, he's not really. I mean, he's 4 tenths behind him, but he's been struggling to make the move. So obviously the super soft now coming towards the end. 2 spell, he's currently safe 6, but the real battle now is that 2nd and 3rd place. Can Thomas make the move?
Currently on board for everything that he has, 100%. will send it into the chicane, 100%. I have no doubt about it. Concentrate
Yeah,
on getting a good exit. Yeah, Thomas got a better exit there through Spoon. Go on, Tom, lad! Go on, lad, send it! Send it!
Meanwhile, Alcatir is gonna win the race.
He is, but sorry.
Oh, it's
Right there,
side
21-30. Yeah, he went a bit wide.
Alcatir wins.
Sorry, Al, but there's 2 and 3.
Oh, they're going to be side by
mate.
side. He's giving him the space.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh, here we go!
He's done it.
Go on, Thomas, lad! Oh! He went out of fuel! He went out of fuel! Let's put it down.
He's got it.
Oh!
He's got it.
Oh,
It
wow.
doesn't say the difference, but he
Wow.
just got it.
Oh my fucking god. Sorry, I gotta apologise again about my languages. It is awful.
But what a dominant win from Alatakir.
Wow.
Winning, trying to look on the
Wow.
info.
Oh
It
my
was almost 15 seconds in the
god.
end.
Wow.
Coming through now, so like Lego Minecraft finishes 4th, still ahead of Domain Zane, because obviously Zane must have got a penalty. Two Spell Wizards 6th, Javi in 7th, Mr. Psycho Zane in 8th, Don Ammo in the end did get past J Ghosts for 9th, COS Pro Fodes, he's in 11th, Stewards is 12th, and Real R Life 13th, and Jamie 1S,
Yeah.
the bad luck at the beginning.
I just want to say, fair play to Jamie for continuing. He's obviously not had his best race, but he's continued. He hasn't quit. He hasn't given up. That goes a long way in my book.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a really good finish there at the end of that race. Very clean racing as well. Both gave each other plenty of room. I mean, when Raikkonen lost, well, when Thomas went for that move, he could have tried squeezing him out, but he gave him the room, and fortunately for him, just about made it. So that is the podium. Alatakir, Thomas, and Raikkonen. Yeah, what a finish. So yeah, Raikkonen in the end had a 3-second penalty anyway. So that made it. Oh yeah, but if it wasn't for that, it was literally just I think it was 300ths of a second between them. Mental. That must be one of the closest finishes in COS history. Yeah, but Alatakir 14.2 seconds clear. Not so much different. Thomas was really quick, 130.6. Alatakir 130.5. But yeah, and but really good results for those guys. Two Spell Wizards started 11th, and Domain Zane, he started 12th and finished 5th in the end. So a great result for Domain Zane. Thomas obviously started 8th and won. Did finish 2nd. So yeah, some really good results. But yeah, Jamie 1S starting 2nd. It was bad luck at the end, finishing down in 14th. Do we do a driver of the day?
My driver of the day is Thomas.
Yeah.
From 8th to 2nd, great finish. Could have gave it to Don Ammo. I think he had a solid race.
Agreed. He was another one who made the positions, but yeah, I agree. I think Thomas. Oh, well, it's one of those. I mean, in terms of performance, my driver of the day is Alatakir, because it was a brilliant race. You know, he took the lead and never looked back. You know, well, obviously the Stewards pending, obviously from the earlier incident with Lego Minecraft, but you know, yeah, that was a brilliant race. But other than that, Thomas, yeah, he drove a brilliant race.
Yeah,
well,
I'd give Thomas and
making some great overtakes.
I'm just gonna add a few people to the chat. Thomas, Psycho Sane, Thomas and Psycho Sane.
More.
Indeed. Thomas, P2.
Ricky.
Wow, what a finish.
I know, it was mental.
Tell us about your race, mate. Obviously you started in P8. Let us know how you're thinking, how it went, how your tyre management was. Start from the from lap one.
Yeah, it was what a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster it was. It was like first lap I overtook Devil. First time I gained a place, starting a Grand Prix in like 3 months or something. And then there was just so much chaos ahead of me. Uh, I have seen bad driving, but this was real bad driving, wings everywhere, and then I didn't have anywhere to go then down the inside of the Williams. And yeah, it was a stupid move, but I had nowhere to go, so I spun. And then the fact that it was Japan just made me think, yeah, man, come on, you can do it. Get up the pace. I'm on soft tires, you can do it. And after that, I just drove the race of my life, I think. I burned off everything I had. Then I was scrabbling with Shane, but we had great teamwork together he was just keeping behind me so I could get to a Lego and a Raikkonen. Then shout out to Lego because he let me pass on straight because he saw he was too slow and he had 3 seconds, so that was really nice. And then I had two
Yeah.
laps to catch Raikkonen, and I saw the gap from like 1.8 to 1.2 in like 1 lap, and I thought, okay, if I can get into the DRS on the last lap, I can get in because I know I'm stronger in the corners. And then I just had to line it up before 130R, and I just think, well, the championship is already lost, so just go for pride then. Round the outside, and I thought I had Moustik, but he was around the outside. Then I was around the outside, had the inside over the bump, so I touched him. I thought, no, this is game over. But then I was ahead. I ran out of fuel, and I just 24 thousandths ahead of him. That's man, so incredible. I'm absolutely buzzing.
So all season, obviously you and Jordan have been teammates. Tonight felt like, for me, watching was the first time that I can honestly say you raced as teammates. Him letting you
Yeah, you
through,
got a good point.
him letting you through, to me was a perfect teammate moment. Is that something that has annoyed you this season, that maybe you've not had the chance to work as a team as much?
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly. Well, Jordan today did a great move holding the Renault up in front because he was like, "I'm too slow. I'm gonna let you through." And I said, "Well, let the Renault and me go through then." But he was like, "No, I'm gonna help the Renault up, then you can pass, and I let you pass." And it worked out perfectly. So, yeah, that was sick by him. And just what you said is really annoying that I said it today. He's not the Jordan like he was last season. It's like disappointment after disappointment for him, and it's so sad because I know he's fast and if we can just pick up the pace a little bit more and has just a little bit more luck, we can work together as a great team, just like the McLarens did today as well. And yeah, it's a shame, but he did a great job today. And yeah, the second place is also a bit to him. So thanks, Jordan, if you listen to this.
Yeah. Just last question, Tom. Unless Racer wants something. I was going to say P2 this race. Have you given up on the championship, and if so, how would you reflect on this season compared to last season?
Well, last season I missed almost half of the season because it was in the summer break. So I was on holiday. So I wasn't really in the championship fight. I was champion before I left, or number one before I left, sorry. So yeah, that was annoying. But this season, I just didn't have a chance at all. I won the first race, that was great. But after that, the gear is just culminating this whole league. And with the comes of Toby and Louis coming in, he's sort of challenged. And with the his connection last week, it gave me a little bit of a run back. But he's just dominating this. And since I had a little bit of a dip in form, I already gave up on the championship, so I'm now making the best of these races. And actually, without the pressure of wanting to be champion, I'm doing better. So it's really, yeah, it's strange, but yeah, he's just doing a great job. And P2 was the max for me. If I didn't spun, maybe I could get the victory, but he was just real quick today, and he's the deservedly champion, no doubt.
Racer, do you have anything to ask Thomas?
Yeah, hi Thomas. It's Racer
Hey,
here.
man.
I didn't realise you'd spun as well. Like, it's a brilliant recovery drive, and you're only 14 seconds behind Alatakir. So, no, I was just the fact you was a very good point you put across. Obviously, the mentality of forgetting about the championship and just treating race by race. I think it's always better that way, especially in that situation where you're from behind, in championship. But yeah, just congratulations on that drive coming through. You had the downs in the race, but you made the most of it and just put your foot down and head down. And yeah, it was a brilliant last lap really. And that caught you. I mean, when you made the move on him. And the fact you didn't make contact, but you both gave each other fair room. And I thought, oh, he still, because you made the move initially, but he still had then the inside for the last part of the corner. But the traction was amazing. So just to get it on the line, I think it was 300ths in the end. But yeah, no, what with that attitude now in place, come the next race, are you just gonna?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do exactly what I'm doing now. Obviously, Russia and Japan were good tracks for me. Russia, I did win because of a great setup from Mitch. I've got to give him a shout out because I didn't had an interview last week, but his setup was great. So that's why Russia and Japan, I just had good setups, good race pace, and that's why I won. USA, I'm not strong at Coda, so I don't think I've got great chances there. But I'm just gonna see race by race and just gonna put my absolute foot through it, and hopefully I can make the best of it. And yeah, just what you said, Raikkonen and I just had a great battle. We gave each other room, and that's what racing is. I think if we need to show people like where this league is off about fair racing, we need to show the last lap about me and Raikkonen racing, and I think that just sums up how we want to race in this league. So that's really amazing, and yeah, I just will see what the future will bring. But yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah,
Okay,
congratulations.
nice stuff, Tom. I want to bring in, well, I guess you could call the number two McLaren driver, Mr. Saiki Sane, who has actually. This is your first race that you've actually finished the race, yes, Saiko?
Yeah, Singapore was
Um,
the blue
Singapore.
bit was
Did you
broken.
did you miss Russia or?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think you
missed
missed
it.
Russia. Right.
Yeah, couldn't
Um,
make it.
what I wanted to ask you was, how was the race? When Wizard came out on the Supersofts, it looked like there was a bit of team strategy there. Was you in a party together? Was it planned before the race or?
We were in the party together, but we didn't. He just told me he was going for the super softs on a second stint, and I knew that he would be faster. And actually, by the time he made the move on the chicane, that's why I was in the middle. I don't know if you saw that. I had two cars, one on my
Yeah,
left
yeah, I
and
did.
two
Yeah,
spell on my right. I wanted to give it space to two spell to overtake because I knew he was
yeah,
faster. He was on a faster strategy. The first stint was longer for him, so I knew he would be faster. My race was fine. I'm pretty happy with that. This is a pretty tough league. I love it. I actually love when Thomas was chasing me because that's that's how I get faster.
yeah.
You know. So it was a good experience. Nice driving, nice racing, tough racing, very tough racing. I love it.
Yeah, I was going to say to you, obviously we've raced in different leagues together. How are you finding the league itself in terms of, I don't know, in terms of strength and depth, I guess is the question. Was it as tough as you think it was going to be, or has it surprised you a little bit?
Uh, it's. I mean, I knew it was faster, but guys like Raikkonen and Thomas and Alex Kier, they are just in another level. And I race on TCR. We have a couple of drivers there who are in the same level. They are really fast, but I find this league it's probably the toughest I've been I've been racing. I mean it's just one race, but it's quite easy to see that these guys are just in another level. That's why I'm glad I'm here because
Yeah.
racing against people like this, it's amazing, and I love it. I love to have a target to improve, and I think this is
Yeah.
it. This is pretty. I mean, they are fast, they are clean, It's not much. I I just want to make a point. When that carnage on the fast left-hander, I was so lucky. I was just so lucky. I I have no idea how I managed to pass through there without damage. There were cars everywhere. It's just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but I enjoyed it. My hands are hurting me. I'm in pain. But it's fine. I love it. I appreciate you guys having me here.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
pretty
it's
sure
great,
I will
mate.
improve.
We try to, anyone who's clean and fast is more than welcome to join the league. You know, but yeah, so obviously, I don't know if you're aware that the top three from tier two get promoted into tier one, and the bottom three from tier one go down. Is that something you
Yeah.
thought about? Is that something that is on your mind at all?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I kind of jumped in almost in at the end of the season, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna make too much points, that's for sure. But yeah, I'd like to stay here. I'll do my best to score some points with two spell and see what happens. I mean, how many races are left? About like four, three,
For
maybe.
I think it's USA,
Yeah,
Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. So
yeah,
four. Actually,
he's
no. There's Singapore as well because
yeah,
of that.
exactly.
So there's five races left in tier one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'll probably finish this championship at the bottom because I jumped in right now. I'm not sure what's gonna happen then, but I'll be happy if I stay here. I'll do my best to fight against these guys and score some points.
Okay, well, a great race, Psycho. Was it eighth you got there? Was it eighth in the end?
Yeah, I got eighth, man. I was trying to get Javi, who had a 3-second penalty. I was trying to get the gap down. I missed it just for a little bit, but yeah, I could have ended behind two spell, which which would be cool. But I think it was a cool race. I started 14th, I think.
Yeah, I think you both McLarens had a good run. So
Yeah, everything went smooth.
yeah.
And Thomas, if you were closer to me, I would let you through because I know you were kind of fighting for the championship. You didn't got close enough, and then
No,
I was
don't do
trying.
that. Don't do that. Fight him.
Nah, it's
Fight
alright,
him.
mate. It's alright. As long as
Fight
No,
your
I
him.
fight
as your
I
no
fight
teammate just trying to
everyone.
race
You
for it.
fight
I
everyone,
fight
mate. If it's for
I
position,
fight
you fight
everyone.
them. It's simple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for position.
It's
When I lost it,
racing. It's racing.
yeah, true.
it's
And
just
it was
that
just too.
feeling. It's just that feeling of jumping in a league, in the
Nah,
middle
mate.
of some
Just
decisions,
Nah, mate.
and
In my opinion, you're here to race. It doesn't matter
yeah,
if you're
same.
last or first.
Just
yeah,
drive
I
your own race because you're quick enough to be in this league. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in here. And I actually opposite in mind, or I'm gonna overtake you as soon as I was close to start finish straight or coming in, and I wasn't close enough to overtake you there, so I was coming in, so it was no problem for me.
Yeah,
Literally no problem.
that was the best part of the race for me. That was when you were chasing me. I felt improving. I just having a guy so fast behind me is just a great feeling. I love it. I do, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's cool.
Right, well, we're going to end the stream there, guys. Congratulations on a great race. Thomas, yet again, driver of the day. Tomorrow
Thank
night
you, mate.
is Tier 2 Japan, where Race Spoil hoping to close down Hammy. It's now only 2 points. So be sure to tune in for that. Do not miss it. Thomas and I believe Jordan will be commentating. So we will see you tomorrow night. Ta-ra, mate. See you guys. Ta-ra. See you. Bye.